Hello guys, look at this. This is the 7th season. Yeah, all the new heroes are here. And guess what? I'm going to show to you everyone and much more than that. Because actually now we are going to fight the end game boss for the 6th season. If you are playing exactly the same season that I'm playing. But this video is going to be very good for you. Do you know why? Because it's going to be stunning. Yeah, I'm going to review here who is the best hero for you go in the next season. Yeah, I'm going to review everybody. There are many supporters, and then you have 3 school of elements that they are going to be filled by these heroes, these new heroes. Okay, and actually I'm going to review right now. So we talk about the rally, the summons, and then the poison. Yeah, but a part of that, there are some others as well. But guys, before I start over here, this video here is sponsored by Exit Lag. Okay, Exit Lag, guys, is this applicative right here. Actually, you can easily download. I'm going to leave the link there for you. If you download through my link, you're going to get many benefits. The good point is you can try it for 3 days for free. Yeah, you can try for 3 days for free. The main objective is for you exterminate any lag in any game that you are playing your mobile phone. Okay, that's the main thing right here. And then the coupon is the same coupon it's the same code. As you guys can see here, Sky Aesthetics is gonna use that code right there for here as well. Okay, and a part of this one, Exit Lag, thank you very much. But BUFFBUFF is with Sky Aesthetics as well. Yeah, BUFFBUFF is with me, guys, and I'm going to show here for you. BUFFBUFF here is with me, and then actually is here. So BUFFBUFF is right here. What is very good for BUFFBUFF? You can get also very good discount here if you use my link. That's just here. I'd like to remind you that because you go to the next season, and then it's better you spend using my link right here according to the pack that they're going to bring. Okay, I'm not sure if they're going to renew the package right there, but they are very, very reliable chest, golden chest with a nice formidable hero for you go for. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. But BUFFBUFF is with me, and the link is going to be available for you in the comments of this video, even in the description of my video as well. Alright? And then a part of this, guys, if you guys see here on my screen, it's totally new, Sagomir in my back now. You see here Sky Aesthetics, Dragonheir here also, Dragonheir is right here actually, Dragonheir here, Dragonheir Sanity Gods. And then you see my code there, use the code Sky Aesthetics, you go monthly Treasury Market, okay? And then you're gonna see there, going monthly, you're gonna be able to sponsor, let's say you're gonna support any of those creators you'd like to go to support. You can cancel that anytime you want to, but you're gonna help us in any terms, okay? Alright guys, let's show here. I'm going to start to show actually. I'm going to start to show all the new heroes that's coming for the 7th season, okay? That's my main objective. I'm going to do even more because I'm going to do the tests between the School of Elemental Heroes. I'm going to start first with them. Guys, they look great. You guys cannot imagine here, but they look amazing, okay? So I'm going to start over with the probably many people go for the summons. And I know some of my friends of mine, like Schmitz is one of these guys, they love to play with summons, even Mitchell from Germany, but it's like, look at these guys, look what's coming here, for part of the summon heroes, okay? He looks very badass. Where is this guy? He's right here. This is the guy. Look, stunning. Yeah, this is the guy. Larklis, okay? He's a summon hero. And look at this. Larklis and his scepters. So let's see here. Deals additional damage there with each basic attack, okay? At the start of the battle, the hero gains 500% attack shield lasting for 8 seconds. You're gonna have an attack shield right there. And then here the basic attack, damage intensification. Each stack increase damage taken by 2%, that go for 20 stacks. That's, we talk about 20% right here. Each time the shield granted by the hero skill is lost, cast the battle skill. The hero remains in place and summons 3 specters that perform basic attacks independently. The specters disappear after 10 seconds. Each time a specter attack, it applies damage intensification, that, you know, that's gonna improve the attack stuff. When the specters disappear, they remove all damage intensifications, and then from the targets dealing damage as well, okay, to the targets. That's the main thing right here, part of these force battle skill. And then the ultimate skill right here. Look at the ultimate skill there. Recalls all specters, leaps to the target's location, dealing 1000% attack necrotic damage to enemies with range, and gains plus 1000% attack shield lasting for 8 seconds as well. That's a lot. That's really a lot, right? I have to tell you this, but look, he looks great, guys. You know, let's be honest here. So this is the first one, okay? And then checking here about one point is this. We always have to check this because guys know well that's important. Look at this. This is gonna take him last 3 criticals, and then here the ultimate skill now applies shield to all. Look at this. This is important. Like if he is I2, very reliable. The ultimate skill now applies a shield to all allies. This is really good. And then here critical damage, critical rate, and then followed here by probably attack. Yeah. And then the last one, improve the intensification stuff. Another stuff that's almost 5 specters as well. That's a big improvement here, you know. So imagine that, you know. So I5, he is going to be crazy. Yeah, crazy. It's like probably he's one of the MVPs. We're gonna be checking, okay? But this is the first one. You know, this is the first one, okay? And that's it. All right, so this is the first one, and that's it. Okay, that's the guy for summons. Yeah, for necrosis here. But let's go here to the radiance, guys. Look at what's coming to radiance here. Look at this hero here, guys. This is going to be a tricky, okay? Because she's going to improve crazily the rally heroes in the game. And I believe it's going to be improving for good. Okay? Definitely. So this is the hero. She's a Mona Lisa. So she's a dealer, like a damage dealer hero that deals radiant damage there, grants buffs to all allies as well. And then deals damage to all enemies based on the number of rally stacks, okay? So let's check it here first in terms of her passive. Each stack of rally, Mona Lisa possesses reduces the damage she takes by 10%. When allies have collectively accumulate 5 stacks of rally, Mona Lisa unleashes 1 volley of crescent strike. That's exactly according to her skills right here. You know, and then at the most densely packed enemies, dealing plus 300% attacks ranges. Look at the area that she's gonna be hitting there between all enemies, okay? And then we have the passive right here. The passive, the bad skill. The bad skill is crazy because she's gonna be giving 40% damage up. Look at that. Mona Lisa gains 1 stack of rally and 40% damage up for 8 seconds. After gaining rally via battle skill, if your rally is already in the max stacks, grants 40% damage up to all allies as well. That's part of the rally team. 40% up. Just imagine that. That's the bad skill, guys. You guys know well bad skills be doing all the time, right? Yeah. This is serious. This is fucking serious here, man. And then you have here the ultimate skill. Look at this. Look at the area she's gonna be hitting there. After brief cast, Mona Lisa unleashes a moon wave, dealing plus 400% attack damage there, you know, radiance damage to all enemies. And then the hero N channels for 3 seconds, directing 5 volleys of crescent strikes at the most densely packed enemies, okay? Plus 200% more attack right there to all enemies and 3 plus 3 times 3 area. The following effects are added in sequence by consuming stacks of rally. So the more attack here for the end, oh my gosh. Each crescent strike of the ultimate skill that hits the same targets increases that hits damage by 20%. After activation gains 25% ultimate energy as well. For she gonna be doing again in a quick way. Whoosh. This is crazy. This is a holy moly stuff, man. I think she's gonna be broken. Now it's too early for me to say something here, but it sounds that she is going to put the rally team in a high standard level in the game for the next season. Okay, so that's her. So that's part of the rally. And then if you check here for inspirations, start here first. Okay, that's a meaty man. That's gonna give you a plus 80% max HP. Okay, the second one, that's always kind of the important one. The passive skill triggers also allies have a cumulatively gaining 3 stacks of rally. Okay, again, this hero here is gonna be reliable with I2 for sure. Okay, and then after that you have the criticals attack, and then I5. You know, guys know well about I5, but like I2 is very recommended again. That's it. So, and then you will finalize here between these School of Element heroes, and then you have the crazily Serpentemis. Well, I made a video here talking about these new heroes that was coming up, you know, actually was between my live videos. But look at this hero here, man. She's going to improve. You guys know well that is a bit foggy there, the poison heroes in the game. And she's going to survive the poison heroes for good, for sure, okay? She's gonna improve it crazily, the poison heroes in the game. You know, in a way that definitely you're gonna be using these heroes for sure. So this is the hero here. She's a damage dealer. She deals poison damage. She does enemy resistance, and then can perform even transforming the battlefield into poisonous swamp that targets the die in the swamp cannot be resurrected as well. So who died there if she's there? So imagine this hero here in arena. Probably she's gonna be a hero to be used in everywhere. So this hero here, guys, do you know about Vita, right? That she improved the frost heroes in the battle. So we now talk about poison here, kind of in the same way, right? So the passive skill Serpentemis. Yeah, it's on the field. All enemies have their resistance reduces. That's a lot, 35%, and inflicted with Serpent Spirit. Whenever an enemy unit is hit by Toxin, Serpent Spirit triggers a Toxic Blast, dealing 120% attack, derivative poison damage. Enlightenment hero here. Enlightenment hero here, okay? Probably you guys have to use it unless if they bring any other new pet now for this season. I'm gonna be checking there, but like, you know, you have already the dragon there. They're gonna be improving enlightenment for the team. Okay, so derivative poison damage right here to enemies within 3 times 3 area. This also applies Serpent Venom to the primary target for 15 seconds. The permanently grants 2 enlightenments to the Toxin Inflictor and to the hero up to 200 enlightenment. So guys, you know well that many of these poison heroes you have to use the enlightenment on them. So there's it's not just to say this, even in terms of the artifacts there, they improve well the enlightenment stuff. So you guys know well what you guys have to do for part of the poison heroes here. If you don't know exactly what I'm talking about here, well, now we already know because I already said it here right now, okay? Well, that's the thing. And then after here we have the basic attack, improving toxin there, creates poison explosions at one random enemy positions. Oh my gosh. And dealing their enlightenment stuff right here. Look at this. So 1200% enlightenment poison damage. Okay, that's two enemies within 3x3 area. That's like a 3x3 area, guys. See there. Within, okay, and then with a 100% chance to apply 3 stacks of toxin there. That's the toxin is gonna be improving the poison derivative damage. You know, that's go up 5 seconds, up to 30% of the caster's attack. Okay, and then you have the ultimate skill here, and that's a lot of things. More damage, damage penalty right there. Part of toxin as well. That is a huge boost here of damage stuff, you know, to amplify more how this hero is gonna be causing damage in the battle. So charges and casts a spell dealing plus 800% attack derivative poison damage to all enemies and transforming the battlefield the floor into a poisonous swamp for 10 seconds. While the swamp persists, each time an enemy takes directed poison damage, there is a 100% chance to apply toxin for 15 seconds. If the toxin is successfully applied, Serpent Spirit additionally apply 10% damage penalty for 10 seconds. Enemies that die in the swamps cannot be resurrected. Probably this damage dealer here, this hero here is gonna be very, very good to use against Mitrasia. Yeah. Definitely, I think she's gonna be counting Mitrasia for sure. You know, guys know well, like these heroes that's resurrecting battle, many arena. So it's going to be very good to use her against that situation. So definitely, I think that she will be one of the main key to go in the game for the next season for sure. You know, but these are the heroes who are part of the School of Elements. Okay, they are 3 important heroes right here. But the game is decide to bring some other supporters as well, guys. Before I test these 3 heroes, I want to show something here, okay? So if you check it right here, if you see here, this is the poison, okay? So and then let's go here, necrosis, and then look at the necrosis here. So look at the heroes there. You guys know them already, you know. And then we have Radiance, okay? Radiance, guys, you have a new supporter that is a premium hero, and this hero here. But we have the Caros there, that's another hero that's coming up. But he also very good for arena probably, you know, but this is the hero. Look at how badass she is. So this is Rena, okay? And let's start first here. Her passive, okay? Oh, I forgot something here important. I forgot something important here between the poison heroes. I'm sorry, guys. Just back on here. Let's check here about the inspirations. So definitely, yeah, she has to go for I2 as well. When Serpent Venus triggers, the toxin mechanic is counting as additionally toxin stacks there. So I2 is recommended for her, and then after that to have the enlightenment here, attack, and then for sure the I5 improving more her attack for part of the derivative damage that she does. Yeah, so all these new heroes, I2 is actually better recommended for them, okay? So back again here for the Radiance. Sorry guys about this. So like this, look at this. Rena, Radiance tank that deals radiant damage. Reduce enemy energy, gains efficiency, increase allied energy, gains efficiency, and randomly grants buffs to all allies. Well, I'm going to be very directly right here, you know. So this hero here, so as you guys can see here, she's gonna be a cleanser on the same way that Asilia is. Okay, she's a cleanser. She's gonna be also grants all allied heroes 10% ultimate energy. Gonna be boosting your heroes in terms of the ultimate energy there, you know. And here is the point. Look at what she's gonna be doing here. So look at this. I'm going to start here just for you guys to understand what she's gonna be doing to all allies. She's gonna be given one of the following buffs, okay? One of the following buffs: defense up, critical hit resistance, 15% damage reduction, debuff immunity, and immortality. But it's random, okay? That's random. But the case is, she's a cleanser. You know, she's actually interesting for here. But the main efficiency here that part of that her skill is when she's gonna be boosting your heroes, the ultimate skill of your heroes. Okay, and then the passive here, join the team. All allied heroes gain 10% increased efficiency when acquiring energy, draw the hero skills and natural recovery. And all enemies heroes gain 10% reduced efficiency when acquiring energy, draw hero skills and natural recover. Okay, so that's the thing here. So she's gonna be, I think, one of the best supporters for sure, and for many situations. Okay, that's very good support in my opinion. Okay, so that's one of them. Okay, you have another premium here for part of the supporters that's coming, and actually is not the lightning, I think it's the ice element. Yeah, it's the ice element one. Okay, ice element here, you have a new supporter, is eagle. Look at this, is a eagle, Anselmo. Okay, this guy here is a buff granted that deals cold damage there, dispel enemy buffs and spread negative effects, grants frost, quill in all other buffs to allies. Okay, so what exactly is this frost quill here? And I'm gonna be checking here in terms of these skills. So where is the... Okay, right here. So Frost Quill there, taking a hit consumes one stack, reducing that damage by 100%. It's gonna be reducing damage by 100%. You know, imagine that. That's a huge protection here. So he's going to be a hero with high value for ice element for sure. And then he also have this Hochadir, that each attack allows ally units to ignore 1% of the enemy defense, up to 20 stacks there. Okay, so that's gonna be improvement of the ice element heroes to do even more damage with this guy. But additionally, he apply also guarantee survivability. Okay, just for you understanding the point here, for part of this hero and these skills. Okay. So at the start of the battle, Anselmo grants 2 stacks of Hochadir to all ally units. Each stack of Hochadir allow allied units to ignore 1% of the enemy defense. Whenever 2 stacks of Hochadir are gained, obtains Frost Quill. I think Frost Quill anyway, with a cooldown of 10 seconds, up to 3 stacks. Additionally, for every 5 buff successfully granted by allied units, 1 stack of Hochadir are automatically gained. Okay, and that's the thing. Like this guy is gonna be broken for ice elements for sure. You know, so look at the body skill here. Select 1 enemies in the field with the most buffs. Dispel all their buffs and deal damage here to them, and transfer all successful dispel effects to allied unit with the highest attack. You're gonna be doing that at the same time. You're gonna be exchanging there. Part of the attack you're gonna be doing, so it's gonna be interesting here. And then you have the ultimate skill here, where he is going to apply immunity to all the buffs, probably to the all allied team is here. To all allies, yes, and then even defense up as well. A part of the Hochadir that's gonna be also applying, that's gonna be affecting that for the whole area, yeah. So and then he's gonna be dispelling 2 negative effects from them as well. So in terms of survivability here, gonna be improving a lot as well. And this guy is gonna be useful for definitely for temporal vortex. In some other difficult situation in the game, we're gonna be proving well the ice elements team so far so good, you know. And yeah, that's the premium supporter. I didn't see any other here. Let me see the fire element. Yeah, so that's the 2 supporters coming, 2 premium supporters coming in the next season. I didn't see any other differently here between the other elements. I don't see here different ones. That is I mean about premium ones, okay? I mean about premiums, okay? Don't get me wrong. Okay, we have some others that's coming. I'm going to even show here. So okay, so we start to hear the poison. So guys know already parties, so I don't see any other here. Between a new guy that's coming up. No, it's nothing. Poison, necrosis. Let's see if any new face here. No, there are no new faces here in necrosis. Radiance, I already told about the premium one. Yeah, the Radiance is right there already. And Lightning one. Nobody here in Lightning as well. No, actually you have one here. Elip. So this is the guy, he's a new guy coming. So he's a supporter. Let me see here. He's gonna be applying attack penalty. He has this type of link right here in terms of his bad skill. When an enemy with this link is inflicted with a debuff or control effect, other linked to the target will also receive that debuff or control effect. Trigger once every 5 seconds. The two effects are calculated separately. Okay, we have this guy with this link. Yeah, so this is the guy here. So he's a supporter, but he's a common supporter. And then Ice Element, I think you have another guy here. In between the Ice Element, I think I saw him here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's here. Alaric. So this guy here. He looks badass. He looks very interesting. So he apply frozen defense up to all allies and damage reduction. Okay, high value here. So this guy is gonna be interesting for ice elements. And 10% damage penalty here, reduce the damage dealt by 10%. So you're gonna be applying there according to his bad skill. So attacks one enemy with the highest current ultimate energy, percentage dealing damage there, and then chance to apply 10% damage penalty. And then while stealing 80% of their okay, he's gonna be stealing ultimate energy here from the enemy as well. And then here he has this white O. That's O there. At the start of the battle, he grants the white O. That's what is up his stats. While the white O accompanies the hero, it heals for 30% attack every 5 seconds. If the attack's accompanying unit dies, the O will select the new target. Okay, he's gonna be stunning here, so that O is gonna be like a supporter for the allies. While Alaric is on the field, all frozen effects gains additionally ultimate energy steal effect is stealing 2% ultimate energy every 2 seconds. If an enemy ultimate energy is drained to 0, inflict stun to that specific hero, ignore resistance as well. Okay, this guy here is gonna be very, very useful. Alaric here. Yeah, I see a big potential for this guy here. Okay, and then let's see the other supporter that's coming here. I think it's the fire element one. No, you have Daryl here. So this is a tanky guy. This is a tanky guy, guys. He looks also very great. Look at the design of this hero. So he's a tank, okay? He's a tank hero. Unique tank that's coming. He has this Sherry Pain here. 50% of the damage Daryl receive is transferred to the target, forcing the targets to use basic attack. The mechanic is interesting. And that's ultimate. He's gonna be healing all allies as well. He's a tank hero, he's gonna be healing as well. And he plays attack penalty here according to his bad skill. This guy is gonna be very useful. And then here, after entry battle, Daryl restores 10% max HP every 8 seconds. Excess healing is distributed to all allies except this hero. For every one enemy unit targeting Daryl, the healing interval is reduced by 1 second up to maximum reduction of 2 seconds. This guy here is gonna be very useful. Very useful. So like he looks very great. You know, it's gonna be very useful tank in the game. Not these guys, even the other supporter. The ice element heroes, these two guys that's coming is going to be very, very reliable to go for, you know. And then you have the last one here that is a fire element hero. Is this guy here. Is the unique fire element differently here. So this is the new hero coming. Lee's car. He has this energy prohibition here. This energy prohibition is about the ultimate skill, probably, you know. But you have this guy here. Energy prohibition effect. Once the target can no longer naturally recover ultimate energy or bad skill energy as well. So this is gonna be broken. Okay. So this is the hero. And then checking here. So he apply attack penalty, energy prohibition there, and ultimate skill. That's the area he's gonna be applying that for, you know. And then here he also apply energy prohibition. He apply energy prohibition everywhere. So this is gonna be the unique guy apply energy prohibition in the game. Definitely she's gonna be useful for everywhere as well. You're gonna be stealing their ultimate energy. Still 40% of that reduction as the hero's own ultimate energy. So he's gonna be the master of ultimate energy in the game, you know. Is what I understand here. So probably many gonna be using them. We're gonna be using him. Well, guys, this is exactly here the heroes that's coming now, you know. So, but first of all, so as I said, let me check it here. Oh, you have a new pet coming. New pet coming. So let's check it right here. He's gonna be improving attack. He has this blast. Each stack increase is stacked by 1% and critical damage there as well. So that's really reliable. So let me check it right here. To be a light hero, highest attack. Okay, you're gonna be applying attack up to the light with the highest attack in the battle. And then he applied blast to the light hero with the highest attack as well. Probably this guy here is gonna be very useful, and then plus that we have even healing reduction here. I think this is gonna be a new hero to go for, a new pet hero to go for to use in temporal vortex, you know, instead of the golem one. So this guy is gonna be very useful, very useful. He looks great, but this is the new pet coming. Is a new pet coming, so he's gonna be very reliable to go for as well. Okay, that's interesting. And then, okay, one thing that I have to do here is I'm going to test that new School of Element Heroes. So let's check it here right now in a quick way. Quick way here. So very good. So placing this guy. I'm gonna start with the Frost Element Heroes.
I'm ready. Hopefully, I won't cause
I'm gonna be testing the ultimate heroes there, okay?
State your name, trespasser. I'm ready.
The ultimate skill of these heroes actually. So I'm gonna be testing that. I'm gonna be using here at least four Ice Blast. You guys know well that you need Sheena, and then I'm gonna be using this guy here. Okay, 4 is enough. So let's see. 30 seconds is not enough. It's gonna be 60 seconds. 6 seconds by each one. So let's start. No. Wait a second here because I commit a mistake. Let's check it here again. So that is attack. I'm not using any pet here, okay? That's another stuff. But let's see how is going to be the damage. It sounds great actually, you know. Yeah, on this standard here, you guys see that all heroes was there exactly on the same standard of damage, but actually the hero that does more damage here is Beldel, okay? But this, like, you guys know well that this change accordingly to the equipments in the game, and then even when you place here the heroes with the scroll and so on. So, and then a part of that, even the talent tree, okay? But yeah, so this was the first test, just to check more about here, but it looks great the way that the hero gonna be applying the skill. Okay, let's back here again. I'm gonna be testing another hero here, and it's gonna be between the Radiance heroes. So this hero here, that is the new one. So only Radiance I want to hear. So that,
Just this once.
and then okay, you have this new supporter. That's the new supporter there. Let me place it here, Rally, because Rally is the ones. And then I have this guy here. So there are 5 here. Yeah, 5 heroes here. So let's say put this hero here in the front just in case. But let's see. She looks amazing, the Radiance hero there, and also even the testing the 2 new. Oh, look at the damage! Look at the damage of the new hero there. She does insane damage. She does insane damage. Look at that. Wow, that hero is impressed. Like, I'm very impressed with her. So definitely she's gonna be one of the key heroes to go for. And then let's check now the poison heroes. Oh shit, I moved from the battle there. Okay, let's check the poison heroes now here. And like you guys see that the other hero, the support, was there in the front, so she's a melee attack hero, so she's probably a kind of a tank hero as well. The new supporter, part of the Radiance. That is this hero here. She's gonna be there in the front, okay? Well, so let's check now the new hero here. Between the poison heroes, you guys know well about Twist, and then we have this guy. I'm gonna put this hero here, Jatalia, and yeah. So I think that's you have even this guy here, or maybe I'm gonna place him there because he's a very good hero. He's a premium hero as well. Poison between the poison hero once. But you need what? I need one guy there in the front, between the poison heroes, okay? Because actually, everybody gonna be using probably only 4 heroes there. Okay, so let's place who there in the front. Let me see here. Any tanky hero? Well, actually, could be even Calavera. I'm gonna place Calavera there. Okay, so let's see how is going to be the situation here in terms of these 4 heroes. That's poison heroes there. Just to have an idea. So Enlightenment is the one there. So let's see. Look at the damage, the new hero. Oh, look at the damage of the new hero. Wow, she's gonna be doing crazy damage. Yeah, definitely she's gonna be the new DPS hero, MVP hero to go for, guys. Look at that, 24,000 seconds damage. That's broken. She does loads of damage. She's gonna be the broken hero. She's be the broken hero full, so like she's gonna be crazy good for damage. She's gonna be improve a lot the poison heroes, you know. Guys, you guys already know here. Radiance there. Oh, you need to check the summons, okay? Sorry. You need to check the summons here. That's insane, but the poison hero now is the first one. Let's check now the summoning heroes. That's the new guy here. And then we have that hero. I'm gonna place that hero there, and then Burnage. Yeah, I'm gonna be going on this way. So actually use. Yeah, I'm gonna place here the Dark Lady. And many people use the Dark Lady, so not a support there. So let's go here for the necrosis. Yeah, you have this hero here, but let me place here the Dark Lady, just the Dark Lady there. But actually, it could be even another hero. According to this situation here, I'm gonna place the Dark Lady there. You guys, sometimes we manage that this hero here can be in the front, because you're gonna be attacking there and the hero there in the front. But let's see what's going to happen right here in terms of this situation. Look at the damage of the new guy. Look at the damage of the new guy. That is also impressive. It is also impressive the situation here, the damage that this guy is gonna be doing. Of course, that depends of inspiration, equipment, you know, scrolls, talent tree. You guys know well, but insane. Like, look at that. Like, look at the damage compared with Leovanis. Is insane. But like the hero that did more damage here, it was the serpent one, you know, the poison hero one, and then followed by the radiance, and then after that we have the summons. But again, things can change here in terms of the equipment. But now I'm very impressed with the poison hero, you know. That's definitely thing. Probably that hero is gonna be crazy for temporal vortex, I tell you this, because that was insane damage. Okay, she's very good here in terms of damage. 20-something thousand% there. 1,000 is a lot. Is a lot. And now, so just for guys here, before I want to check just a couple of heroes here. So a couple of heroes that I need to check now. So Ice Element, just to have an idea, because you have the new hero. So you have this guy. You have this guy here. Ice Element, Fire Element. You're gonna place here the new fella as well. Where is him? Here's somewhere here. Oh, here. That guy. Fire one. And I think poison. I don't think that. I think there are only them, yeah? No, the light one. Sorry. The light one. This guy here.
At your service. Let me guide your path.
Yeah, this guy there. So these are the other heroes. So just let's have a look. Let's have a look here how it's going to be. So that's the tank hero, as I said. This is a supporter. So all the other heroes are supporter. That sounds interesting. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Well, guys, these are the heroes, the new heroes that's coming the next season. So I even did here a test for you guys have an idea about DPS dealer. So that hero there, part of the poison one, she's the one that won this in terms of this force test, you know. And she is really good hero. She's gonna be improving a lot in the poison heroes there. So definitely, guys, do not think twice about this hero here because she's gonna be broken. After her, they have the Radiance there, but this hero here is insanely good. According to the test I've done here, but she is crazy. Anyway, guys, just let me know thoughts there, what you guys think about this, you know, because it was very nice to check them. Hope this video is gonna be interesting for you, you know, even in terms of the new pets coming up for all of us. Next season is gonna be totally insane. But let me know your thoughts, what you guys think about this, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.